Hello guys, my name is Alex, and my poem is about my love of music. Life without music would be terrible. Music is what brings me life. Music gives my life emotion that controls every emotion. Hearing the soothing beats, listening to music is what moves my soul. Music is like a gift from God, a gift that I will forever cherish. Closing my eyes, whenever I listen to music, I feel peace. Music has feelings. It gives my life a meaning of living an enjoyable life. Music is what makes me move. Music is what makes me groove. Music is wonderful in every way, soaring higher than the skies. Music is a never-ending sound, a sound that will always rock my soul. Having a life without music would be horrible. Nothing but the eerie silence.
Next up, please welcome to the stage Maxine Hurd.
Hi, I'm Maxine Hurd, and the title of my poem is Dream or Reality. Opening my eyes to the sun staring at me. Everything's still vivid and blurry. Only seeing the outline of my sister's tiny face. I feel as if today will be filled with glee. Not wanting to get up, I stay in place. Drifting and dozing, off to sleep I go. I heard several disoriented voices, sounding like a hummingbird with a broken wing. Curiously, I listen quietly, and I notice that I do know those voices of those I see as kings. Fully awake, I listen to the sorrow, hearing them pray to God and cry, not knowing what else to do but cry along. Hoping that everything's okay and nothing's wrong. Hoping that this is a dream and I'll wake up tomorrow.
Next up is Nisha Jones.
Yeah, that's better. My name is Misha Jones, and my poem is called A Granddaughter Remembers. Grandma, oh how I loved her so. Hair scented perfume that hugged her big, wrinkly body made the best hugs. Skittles kept in her dress pockets, and glasses of Pepsi that she served me fueled my restless spirit. My childhood was spent at Grandma's house, especially in her massive backyard. Wide open space, a swing set, a tire swing, and little green toy soldiers scattered throughout the sandbox was my home. She loved animals and they loved her. Cats, birds, and dogs, especially her little Pomeranian Joanna, Aunt Joanna as I called her. They always kept her busy, running around the house, but she didn't mind. Grandma also kept peacocks, stunning and majestic as they flaunted their fan of blue and green feathers. They are very glamorous creatures, until their loud, annoying screeches made me cry. But I always knew to run to Grandma because she always knew to take me into her arms and calm me down. Then, one day, all that changed. Everything went from sunny to cloudy. A quiet nap turned into blaring sirens, which turned into people surrounding her trying to keep her alive. What are they doing to you, Grandma? I thought as I watched helplessly. At the time, I didn't understand what was happening. I was only 5. All I knew was confusion and fear as she was driven away that night. Now I am no longer confused. Just a little sad when she comes to mind. Sometimes the happiest memories hurt the most. But I know that one day I will be able to see her again and get to to be in her warm, perfumed embrace again.
Alright, that was really good. Next up, please welcome to the stage one of tonight's MCs, Nicole Jones.
The title of my poem is called Your Perfect Little Angel. What do you want out of me? Oh, let me guess. You want me to be the best person I can be. You want me to stay focused and not let these little boys get to my head. You want me to live a better life than you did. You want me to experience things that you never had the chance to experience. You want me to be something in life and not live in regret. Your perfect little angel. Daddy, I desire to be different. I try my hardest to make you proud. We may not see eye to eye on everything, but I try to be more understanding. You've been on my road before. You've experienced things that you don't want me to have to experience. Daddy, sometimes your expectations can throw me off and your rules can be a little unfair. Your perfect little angel. Daddy, are you scared? Are you scared of your baby girl growing into a young lady? Me being on my own and not knowing what to do? Boys trying to take advantage of me? Me being a young mommy? Daddy, are you scared that I'm going to go down the same path my sisters did? Are you scared that I'm going to fail? I might. Your perfect little angel. I know being a daddy may be hectic, especially if you have to raise nothing but girls. It's hard seeing your little girls growing up and not knowing if you did your job right, making sure we have everything we need. A home, clothing, food, water, all the basics. But the most important thing, love. I know you're not the greatest at showing emotion, but you've been in my life this whole way. You put up with me for 16 years. Not everybody can say that. Daddy, I'm not your perfect little angel. I'm going to make my mistakes. But while I make my mistakes, I'm going to have to learn from them. You can't hold me back. You have to let me grow. So you can see that you did your job, that I do listen to you. But I can't be everything that you imagine your perfect little angel to be.
Next up is Yang.
Hello everyone. The title of my poem is called If Love Was. I asked you what love was. You said love was a flower that bloomed freely in the spring. The reason why birds sing, the rainbow in the clear daylight. You said love was a beautiful summer day, a light to warm the gray away. The reason to keep us up late at night. If love was a flower that bloomed freely in the spring, why is it stuck inside a vase? If love was the reason why birds sing, why can't all birds sing? If love was the rainbow in the clear daylight, why can't all of you sing out there as it rains so heavily? If love was a beautiful summer day, why does it only last a season? If love was the light to warm the gray away, why do I feel so cold and stiff as clay? Were there a reason behind putting myself up through all the stress this night, tossing and turning on clouds, dribbling the rain? Thank you.
Okay. Next up, welcome to the stage, Melanie Leva.
Good evening, my name is Melanie Leva, and my poem is titled The Nightmare. America, the United States, the land of the great and the home of the brave, the land of opportunity. This is what our ancestors dreamed of when they came here. They dreamed of a better future, a better life for their kids, a life where being poor didn't decide your future, where being a pauper didn't prevent you from being a king. A place where everyone was equal and free, and nobody could tell you who you could be and who you couldn't. But not all of our ancestors got that. Many left difficult circumstances and high hopes only to end up in slums and apartments where you could not even sleep without feeling suffocated, where they felt like life was dragging on, where they felt like they were surviving and not living, working 20-hour shifts and still not being able to pay rent, having to send their 9-year-olds to work to help put bread on the table. They were not welcomed with happy faces and open arms. Instead, they were rejected, assumed dumb, stereotyped, and incapable of climbing any higher.
Of course, there were the lucky ones, the ones whose hard work paid off, those who rose from the bottom to the top, achieving the American dream, rising so high that they soon forgot where they came from, forgetting the people working those same 20-hour shifts, struggling to get by, were them once, forgetting that they were once rejected, stereotyped, assumed dumb, and incapable of climbing any higher, and now looking down on others and doing the exact same thing. African Americans, Asians, Hispanics, Jews, Native Americans, Indians, Middle Easterners, Europeans, niggas, chinks, beaners, redskins, terrorists, crackers. All these groups have been thought of as worthless, a waste of space, a disturbance in a seemingly perfect life. We are often afraid of things we do not understand. We criticize, stereotype, and assume because we are too afraid to learn the truth for ourselves. Instead of breaking from the status quo for fear of being ridiculed, we choose the bandwagon. It's okay when it's other people, right? As long as it's you. Who cares if what you say isn't true? Who cares if you hurt other people's feelings? Who cares if you're being ignorant? Who cares about those people that you make fun of? But who cares until it's you? We cannot sit here and pretend that it never happened to you or your ancestors, because it did. They did not work hard to get through all that struggle just to have one of their descendants doing the same things that they so struggled against. They left a legacy of hope, freedom, and equality. We have come so far and achieved so much, and yet it feels like we are back where we started. Have we learned nothing? Have we not yet learned that our skins may not be of the same color, and that we may not carry the same blood, but that we still carry the same legacy and the same hopes that our ancestors established? We are all equal. We all have one thing in common, the American dream. So do not turn the dream into a nightmare.
Talk about a powerful speech. Next up, we got a powerful girl, Sammy Martin.
Alright. Let's go. Can y'all hear me? Alright. My name is Sammy, as she stated, and my poem is called How the Conversation Goes. Two genders, two minds, totally different. A girl says no, but the next day she's with it. I love you, but no buts. You either give it up or watch me leave. I'm a guy. I do what I please and get what I need, which is you, your deep sea. You ain't nothing but another vagina to me. But I'm going to make you think that you're more, because I'll charm you and love you, make you feel like no one's above you. Then I stress you and depress you, make your heart ache like a screaming voice from within. But why? Why would you do that to me? I gave you everything. You took a piece of me, a piece that I can never get back. I trusted you. You said believe, and then you went and deceived me. Was everything you said a lie? Please tell me you were truthful at least one time. No, I never told the truth. I said whatever to satisfy you. You were easy to control. I stayed in your conscience, made you feel special, made you feel beyond it. Sometimes I feel sick. Sometimes I feel dizzy. Sometimes I feel like there's another soul within me. Being created, you know that you made it. I got what I want. It is what it is. I use protection. Don't try to play me with the kid. I went to the clinic. They made me take a test. You know how the story goes. No need to tell the rest. This can't be. This has never happened to me. Out of all the girls I've been with, no problem's ever been this big. Positive. It was positive. Negative. This can't be true. Reality is growing inside of me, and there's nothing I can do about it. I won't kill my baby. I was just a girl who wanted to do woman things. Now I'm a child with no ring. You're the only one. This baby's blood runs with you in it, and I already know our work is far from finished. If I have a baby now, my life's gonna start. Responsibilities, I have to do my part. I don't have any money. Girl, don't you have a heart? Sympathy died for you a long time ago. The bruises on my heart are still there, but in time, they'll heal. I'll grow. I learned from my mistake of trusting you. You burned your bridge. No way to walk over. Won't tear me down no more. Don't worry, my heart won't grow colder. Be a part of our baby's life. Can't have another one of me cry. Forget the baby? Oh, that's fine. Just know that child support will bring tears to your eyes. Be here or be gone. Just know 18 years is real long. Thank you. I'm back. Please welcome to the stage, Jesus Miranda.
Luis Rodriguez.
I'm Jesus Miranda.
And I'm Justin Chesner. Our poem's called The Tall Man.
It appears, it invades your home, it invades your mind. It is incessant, relentless, blind. Along with no eyes, it has no mouth or nose, no expression, driven by a purist of evil and aggression. Like an apparition, it will haunt you. Like an animal after its prey, it will stalk you. You will run, you will hide, and it'll still find you. You see, there is a mental link. Your weakness will be thought.
It tunnels its way into your mind, your subconscious, taunts and tortures, like losing yourself in a forest. I saw the drawing of the trees. Trees. Are they trees? Why does it move? There's no wind. It's too dark to be. Why do I see nothing when I look? Face. There's no face. No more. Get me out of here. Leave. Leave me alone. Run. No more trees. No more branches. No more. Run faster. There's a body. A suit. No face. I'm losing. I'm losing. Too blurry. No sleep. See him everywhere. Sleep, please. Please, don't let it be him.
It is here. It is inside, running through the corridors of my mind. I think I'm lost. Where is it? I turn around. No, no, no! I have to hide. I have to escape. Run faster, faster! Can't stop. Not now. There is no escape. There is no safe haven now. Only me and that creature. I've tried to get free. I've tried to flee. Nobody can save us. It's getting closer. This is my final farewell. I hear the static closing in. I hear nothing. Where is it? I can sense no movement, but I feel its presence. It's here.
Next up, we have a special guest that went to camp a couple years ago. His name is Dariush Hosseini.
Not expecting where y'all. I'm Dariush Hosseini, aka Dar. I was actually in this camp back from 07, 08. I'm now the technology facilitator at Camp Hatch. So everybody knows me, pretty I hope so. This poem is dedicated to the heat of summer and creative people. And this is from Saturday, Summer Signs of Chemical Way. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I haven't done this in a long time. So. Some people are mind-chilling thinkers, like everlasting brain freezes. Minty ice cream they produce, like condensation on a chill window. So fresh, their idea factory puts out. Ideas that stun and behold all that come in contact. Things so cold, deep freezers so cold, deep freezers get envious. Things that a thermometer can't measure. Their ideas dance in the head like tipsy fix. Their ideas dance in the head like tipsy fix. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to fast. Their ideas dance in the head like tipsy figure skating. There's a lot of tongue tying here. Thoughts that give the host come on, man. I'm a funny guy too. Y'all can tell that already. So. Thoughts that give a host a refreshing uppercut blow to the forehead like, yeah, that's what will get them. Create a burst that tingle in the palate and interlobe with the artist's psyche. Cold blood like fish reptilians. Antifreeze is in their veins, flowing like good plumbing. The upbringing of wet words that make you drool. These birds will stay stuck in your cranium like living cold metal. If they overload on verbals, frost starts to build on their tongue. Jack Frost has known these cold thinkers, which are scarce. I hope, as people, we can repopulate the cold thinkers. With that said, everyone combines things in a different way. But once it gets out, it's cold. I've tried. I've succeeded, don't you think? Come on, reach deep down your free section of ideas and pull out a cold, good one. That's it.
Next is Ivan Ontiveros.
I think, yeah.
Hello, my name is Iripano Tiveros. I am from the Summer Academy at KU, and my poem is called Pair of Eyes. I hope you guys like it. Everywhere I walk, I see faces. Faces surrounding me. Faces that I've never seen before. Faces I never thought I'd see. Faces I'll never see again. I see their eyes. Eyes that manipulate your senses to stare back, knowing that once you combine each other's sides, they'll repel like magnets. But in that very moment, that second in which my side merges with theirs, I catch a past, a present, and a future. As I see that human being, eye looking towards me, hair covers the face, there's a frown that's unpleasing. Black clothes over his body with symbols of blasphemy prohibits me from seeing his arms, but through his eyes I see the bleeding. I notice the pain caused by the differences, that cause the bullying, that cause the sadness, that cause the loneliness, that cause the knife, that will cause his death. That solitary soul that sought for acceptance simply gave up to all hope, because no one gave him the chance to be loved. In that same second, my sight changes direction, because my shyness has stopped in contact. But I pull my eyes to look back, and once I react, my vision to his life has gone black. I see his eyes looking down, staring at the ground, and so I keep walking, painfully thinking, seeing that maze that I saw through his face, knowing something that he wanted to be kept unknown, but his stare said it all. 1, 2, 3 steps I take, sadly dreaming about that stare. But then I wake. I wake up because I see another glare. It's from another man, shooting his life to my eyes, working its way to my mind, breaking the wall that protects his secrets, his darkest truths. Viewing that moment in which he took that bottle of clear liquid because his loved one had gone and never returned. He drank the last drop and fell to the floor. In this second in which our eyes meet each other, he walks me through his present, to that agony that was caused by his damn desires to fly off, to let his conscience go, to take that needle and penetrate his soul. This man, who is 6 feet tall, has let his appearance grow old, and has spent his present speeding the process of being buried in alone. His stare is mad and I can't hold up. He's killing me inside. And then he's gone. Walked right past me, walking the opposite side to the point in which only space was left between us. And just like them, I have a story that is kept untold. And as much as I want it to be kept locked, it opens every time I enter their world. Because just as I saw their life, they saw mine. Because the connection came from both sides, from each face, from each pair of eyes. Thank you.
Next up is Ms. Nadia Rodriguez.
Go, girl!
Nadia!
Good afternoon. My poem's going to be about summer science fair. It's titled The Once in a Lifetime. I take a look around. I see familiar faces. I set my things on the ground, taking a good look at these places. I feel the confusion around me. I feel my heart pounding hard, wondering how it's going to be. I feel like it was a gift card. I think about new people I see. I feel like talking to them. I feel like I can be free, just like a flower stem. I see people come and say hi, but before I respond, I let a big sigh. We start to laugh and talk, getting to know one another. I'm finally realizing that I'm a rock chalk. There's no going back right now. I walk into my room and see a familiar face. I knew right away this was going to be the right place. Having to hear Mr. O say fire up just makes me want to live it up. And we all say and ready to go, and that's when Mr. O's face glows. The food might not be the best, the AC can be the struggle, but once we leave, it will hit my chest. In movie nights, we try not to snuggle, then it gets too late, so we go rest. You never know what to expect, either playing outside or a card game.
We all here treat each other with respect. Yeah, there's never a day that's the same. Them flip-flops be hurting when we go up the hill, but them workshops be rolling when we have good meals. I know we all might miss home, but at the end, we won't want to go. I didn't come here for the heck of it. The door would open, and it didn't take one sec to realize that this was once in a lifetime.
Alright, that was wonderful, Nadia. Next up to the stage, please welcome my other half, Mariana Hill.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize before I start reading. This is a really personal poem, and I get really emotional, so. My poem is from Through a Child's Eyes. A child nothing but innocent. So innocent life was thought of as infinite. Never realizing just how precious life can be. Never realizing how much a blessing it is to see. Your dad in the morning getting ready. Your grandma walking, breathing steady. Being able to reach out and touch them. Never understanding that life's a beautiful thing. Until one day things change. Everyone starts acting strange. Mom's talking about getting a funeral arranged. What's going on? What's happening? The little girl was in agony. Why did everyone stop bustling happily? Where's the smiles? Where's the laughs? Why aren't the kids having a blast? Mommy, why are you crying? Why are you lying? On the floor with tear streaks on your face. Please don't tell me something bad. My heart's more delicate than lace. I can't take another heartbreak. Let me wipe your tears for you, Mom. Please tell me when the waterworks are done. I need you to smile again. Please, Mommy, don't pretend that you're okay. She hushes her, pulls her in, and begins to say, baby girl, I love you to the grave. And your daddy did too. The little girl interrupts with a quickness. Mommy, I need you to listen to each of my questions when I ask. First, Mom, where's Dad? She looks down, closes her eyes, and shakes her head. She mumbles something. The child didn't hear what she said. Tears well up, throat starts swelling. The little girl's voice begins trembling. Mommy! Mommy! Her voice fades away. Together on the floor they lay, daughter in mother's lap. Next thing they hear is a tap, tap, tap. Her mom stutters out, we'll be out in a minute. Looks to her daughter and continues to say, just a little bit. She answered a question the child didn't hear. Baby girl, why are your eyes full of fear? Mommy, what are you hiding from me? Honey, when I tell you this, I want you to believe. Everything will be okay. You know I love you, right? Your daddy did too, but something made him lose sight. I'm sorry, sweetie, he's gone up to heaven. Things will change, it won't be like it has been. Her voice trailed off, while the little girl let out a small no. Mom kept repeating, I'm sorry, baby, I know. It hurts, just let it out. She looks up at her mom and asks, what's this all about? The room started spinning around, the room grew silently sound. Her heart dropped to her stomach and she clung to her mom. Although she was so young, she realized her mom was alone to raise a daughter and son. She looked down, curled up and cried. She couldn't believe her dad had just died. She didn't know what to do, she didn't know what to say. She's going to trust her mom that everything's going to be okay.
Emotional, and I want everybody to give her another round of applause because it's really hard. Next up, we have a girl who's very bright, talented, and she's worked very hard on this poem. So I want you guys to give her a big round of welcome. So,
having my superhero there. Buying me different kinds of ice cream, but really, it was never there. Playing a game for my favorite toy, but never getting it. Then looking around with no joy, knowing I'll never have it. I wish I would have known more. It would have been best if I had. No wonder I have this big sword, knowing everything is bad. Missing that one little piece made my happiness decrease. Every time I think of you, I cry. Every day I wait for you to come. I can't be strong, but at least I try. While still hoping you will come. My family, my friends, help me every day. They always know what to say. Nothing seems right without you. But why do I cry when I know you're gone? Every day I feel more blue. Without you, it always looks dawn. Come light up my world with good, like I knew you once could. My sisters and brothers wonder, why is she so hurt? I think of you as thunder, because all you said was dirt. You said you would come back, then everything went black. I cut my body because I know it's from you. I hate myself because of you. I don't have you as my leader. I can't have my father-daughter dance. Now my mom is my leader. Even if I wanted to give you a chance, to show me who to be, to show me how to be strong. Sadness is all people see. Leaving us was really wrong. Daddy, you never knew me like I don't know you. The day you left, I waited till 3. You don't know how much I grew. Daddy, why you leave us? I feel like I'm gonna cuss just yelling for you. I can't do Father's Day at all. You don't even catch me when I fall. No one to call Daddy. No one I can play with. Teachers ask, who's your daddy? Daddy, who are you with? Daddy, can't you see the hurt? Daddy, where are you? Inside me is a missing piece. Why cause all this hurt? I really wish I knew. You're the last missing puzzle piece.
Beautiful Roxanne. Welcome to Stephen Lilly.
Hi. My name is Steven, and my poem is called Paradise. I saw my dreams dashed and divided like a million stars in the night sky. I turned and I was looking at myself from the opposite side of the bed. I was hearing the silence of my soft resurrection. Angels standing beneath heaven's door, closing my eyes to dancing stars underneath the mysterious moon. Lost the war against myself. As in lost in space, as my body's lifted to a place I cannot describe. I can feel my body getting covered with beauty much more than I can ever understand. Whispering noises fill my mind with music, walking through a place of grace called the Glitter Lane. Saw where they slay evil with swords covered in blood red, making evil cry, black teardrops filled with anger and hatred. Every time I close my eyes, it's a dark paradise. In the moment, I am zapped to an extraordinary field with roses colored red. Hoping to catch my breath, I am strapped with thorns to make blood drip like running water. Screaming in agony, I run through an unfortunate series of events, turning and retraining in my mind. Run. I suddenly felt myself walking on clouds, staring out on the horizon. I lived between reality, staring out on the horizon, drifting slowly out of place. I lived between reality and fantasy, where my mind escapes the world where evil lurks, does not stop till it eats its prey.
Woo! Next up, we have Douglas Walker. So please give him a round.
My name is Douglas Walker, and my poem is Finding My Own Path.
time I wonder about what I should do with my life. But will always become a conflict free, or is it confusion? What can I do then? Who can I trust? Is it good to talk to the person, make them as my friend, or later on be treated like crap at the end? I have so many dreams about my problems, my family, friends, or even my future. May all be real, or too real for me to understand. But find this dream, but help me in the present, future, past, I don't know. I can't hesitate then. There's a lot of new things that I have to do, so I can't screw up now. Everyone is depending on me to do great things in life, so I can't complete that dream. But dreams can start here today. Dreaming for me and me alone. To bear for any problems that I have, pain, suffering, agony, humiliation. I just wanted to have happiness around others. So I need to push on. I need to let it all out. I need to put my past behind me and start a new path. My path starts now.
Wonderful. Next up is Christian Yang.
Hi, my name is Christian Yang, and my poem is called The Zone. She's so beautiful that nothing can compare. Every time that I go out for the chase, my heart beats as fast as a hair. I feel like I know her, but that's not the case. After a few conversations, I feel so chill. I talk with her every day, but you know, I'm climbing this hill. I just love talking with her in this way. Feel so confident and in the zone. I think she likes me, so I make a decision. I ask her if she wants to be my own. Afterwards, my heart feels like it's had an incision. Yeah, I'm in the zone, the friend zone.
Alright, next up, please give a round of applause for Daily Yang.
My name is Daily. Okay, and my poem is called I Need You. As I sit every day in class, I feel like I'm dying. The pain hurts so much, I might end up crying. I want to give up trying. Give up trying to think of you, because when I do, I feel so miserable. But I can't stop thinking about you. You make me feel at peace, but knowing you're not in my reach yet, I can't sit with ease. I toss and turn in my seat because my mind is on you. You're the cause of this agony. And sometimes, I ask myself, why? I don't know what I should do because I can't smell, feel, or see you. I don't know what I've become. Why are you putting me through this? Don't you know you're my bliss? Why do I have to go through this pain, through this struggle alone, with a stone inside my stomach, which feels like a hug? This hill that I have to face, I have to start and go at a slow pace, because if I rush, I might get crushed. And now I can't wait until I get out that door to see you, because I need you. I need food. Let's welcome to the stage Dr. Ed Kramer.
Doctor who?
Well,
this is a long time in coming because I've never been down here to the Blue Room and you guys were all performing. So I'll start out some title. But those that can't teach, look around you and see what you've become, where you are today and how you got here. 13 years ago, a plan was formed to make this program a reality. All these years later, and the fruits of the labor increase. Like a plant that grows from a seed giving up its life, until the plant becomes her life. Miss Marcia strategically works and constantly pushes, never giving up and always giving. Those that can't teach others to say those that can't teach. Well, every year this program teaches me. So thank you for giving me this evening, and thank you for giving us all you have, Miss Marcia.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kramer. So, this brings us to the conclusion of our evening. Could we have a warm round of applause for all of the folks? I would also like to especially thank our MCs for the evening, Nicole Jones, Sammy Martin, Ray Robles, and Mariana Hill. Okay, Marcia just said thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Lee. So, one thing, Sammy, would you hand me one of those flyers? It's kind of like a blue-green kind of. I just want to make one quick announcement before we go because I would love to have you all come back. That's it. You got the Blue Room, which is open Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So to all the grown folks in here, maybe one night you might want to leave the young folks at home and come hang out. But the Blue Room does not have an age restriction. Monday and Thursday nights, there's no cover charge. Friday, we have a really cool happy hour from 5:30 to 7:30. And then on the weekends, we generally have some of our more nationally known performers. You got the American Jazz Museum right through those doors, where we tell the story of the history of jazz from its inception in the early 1900s in New Orleans up through 1955 with what was going on here in Kansas City. Across the atrium, we have an art gallery. It's called the Changing Gallery. And so I just wanted to make a quick announcement. There will be an exhibit that opens August 1st in the Changing Gallery, and that will run through October the 27th. And it's called the American Sabor. Sabor in Spanish means flavor, and so this exhibit is exploring the Latino influence on American music and American culture. It's going to be a wonderful exhibit, interactive. The exhibit is free and open to the public, and there will be several public programs surrounding that exhibit being here. So there's a flyer in the foyer that has a list of all of the different programs that will take place during the time that the exhibit is here. I'm most excited about October the 15th. We'll have a poetry reading back here in the Blue Room featuring Lemon Anderson, who is a poet out of New York, Puerto Rican, who's amazing. And we will have a poetry slam that night in which we will give the winner $1,000. Yeah, so make sure you keep your eyes and ears open for that. All right.
I'm gonna let you finish, but all right, on the behalf of the Summer Science Academy, we want to give a special thanks to Dr. O, wherever he went. But we just want to thank you and
yeah, I know that there are so many people to thank, but thank you all for raising such wonderfully beautiful young people. Please come back and hang out with us at the American Jazz Museum. God bless you all and have a good night.